Hello. I came in just a little early. Robert, you've been waiting a while. That's okay. Give everybody a chance to get in here. Hi, Carla. Boo to you too. I thought about doing this thing where I'd lay back and then come up real slow. Spoke everybody. Oh, Robert, believe me, you really never want to have to go on oxygen. Stay away from the smokes and there's other things that cause COPD, but hopefully. So the topic today was, what kind of crafts are you doing or would you like to do? Where would you like to go? It's anything, it's up in the air. Whatever you want to discuss, that's the discussion for the day. I'm doing good. Robert. I don't get out and run around like I used to. It is restrictive to be on oxygen, but as far as things are, they couldn't be better for me right now. What do you mean, yipes? You mean you don't want to be spooked like that? It was going to be something like this. Boo. We have been live for a little over 2 minutes, and it's not quite time, but it's close. So I'm glad you stopped in early. What are you up to today, Carla? Other than yammering with me. I like to be silly. I'm feeling fine, Robert. I was just really tired. I just really needed a nap. I'm that age where I tend to need naps every once in a while. So, but thank you for being concerned. Yes, I am better. At least I'm not falling asleep while I'm sitting here talking to you. Guess what I finished one. I got another one in the oven, but I did one of those little dishes, and I've done 2 of them. I'm thinking of giving them to my niece and future nephew I missed her shower, but with all this going on, so I thought about giving them for a shower gift, because they could be like, if they like camo and stuff, they like to go hunting and fishing, and they live out on the farm, but they both like camo. So I made his kind of a brown and blue camo, and I made hers more of a pink and blue camo, which doesn't mean it's for a baby. It just means you can't see Robert. He's 2 spaces above you. Robert, she can't see you for some reason. I can tell you what he's saying. He asked if I was feeling better. See, I'm on StreamYard, but you don't have to be on StreamYard to be in the stream, the comments. So I don't know why. I have a problem with that, though. When I try to comment, I can't even the people who doing the live can't even see my comments. I don't know why. I've clicked all the places they've told me to click, and it just don't work. StreamYards I can get onto. So I was hoping maybe somebody else would pop in, like Lori or Dora or whoever. But we're fine. So anyway, I made two of them. They're not very big, but then they're not really supposed to be, I don't think. But I used a top of a coffee mug to cut it out. And then I kind of like, how you crimp pie dough with your fingers, kind of scallop the top. I kind of scallop the real edges of it like that. So they've got room enough, like if they need to go, if they're going somewhere and they don't want to, if they want to be careful with their rings or they don't want to have their rings on, like when they're doing dishes or whatever, then they've got those little, or they can put jewelry or anything on there. Now you see them, huh? What major life decision? What major life decision you're trying to make, Carla? Don't tell me it's whether or not to paint your toenails. Don't scare me like that. Robert, what are you working on these days? Anyway, I finished those two. His is brown and blue. Hers is pink and blue, and I got one of them done, baked and everything. The other one's in the oven now. Oh, I thought you really enjoyed doing those. I haven't seen you do them for a while, but yeah, I could. Is your friend not making as many of them, or? And I thought you said she was having a problem with something there for a bit. But I know you were showing some really pretty stuff. Robert never has said what he did, what he's been up to lately. Nothing much. Okay. Well, it's start of summer. We're all been kind of shut in with this. I was talking to a friend in Uganda and kind of keeping in touch. Well, he texted me. There's a couple of them over there. These are both kind of like, they've got company jobs or whatever, because there are still people who live out in little small villages over there. But he was saying they really haven't had a lot of coronavirus. They've had some. Yeah. Has your health got worse? I know you've been having trouble. I mean, you've got several things going on, Carla, so I don't blame you. There's a lot of things I don't do because of, I mean, with this COVID-19 starting to flare up again in some spots, I just don't trust it. It was kind of going downhill. It had stayed pretty much level for a few weeks, and then it started going back up again, mostly in Lincoln and Omaha and places like that. But where all these demonstrators are, I don't mind. I mean, I don't I understand the demonstrations and I feel for them, I just wish it wasn't during the coronavirus. But yeah, I'm hoping that Joe and I can. That's the other thing is the weather. We're trying to find some good weather to go look at bridges. I mean, there's a couple of bridges out around here that they're like over small dams, and they have kind of some interesting stories. I think some people would agree with. Are you having more trouble, Carla, with your vertigo? But yeah, it's been really hot again the last few days. The last time the temperature dropped was when we were having a bunch of storms, and then it was kind of nice the next couple of days, and then it started getting hot again and very humid. So I've been able to go out on the porch a couple of times, so that's nice. I just haven't been able to get out on my scooter. But maybe Joe will take me for a drive. Prolapse? Oh, that is not good, dear. I hope you're being treated for it. Yeah, I I let my sister in that one day to do my hair and cut my hair because I was just getting, and that was when things were kind of steadied out. We hadn't had any new numbers here. And then the next day it went up by one in the county. But yeah, I still stay distant. So now you take care of yourself. Bladder, a bladder prolapse? Well, I hope you've been to the your I can't think of the kidney doctor right now, the urinary the I know the name, I just can't think of it. But I hope you I know you do, but sometimes I've been real reluctant to go places, but that's something you don't want to mess with. So, is it something they'd have to surgically fix? Oh, you're going to go see the surgeon on the 23rd? Well, I'll be praying for you, dear. I guess I didn't realize that was going on. I knew you'd been having some other trouble, but yeah, I kind of wondered if that wasn't going to take some surgery. The other surgeries failed? So you've had this before? Well, I definitely hope they can do something this time to get it to stay put. They did what they called a birch procedure on me when I had my hysterectomy, where they stitched it to a tendon, like above my, but a good few coughs, really hard coughs, and that wasn't guaranteed. So yeah. Have you got anybody who can deliver groceries yet? Who, me? Oh, Robert. No, Robert, it's it's the bladder that holds the urine. There's a kind of like a balloon or bladder that holds the urine before it goes through the urethra or the little tube that takes it outside your body. Evidently, it's gone somewhere it shouldn't. Walmart's delivering? Well, that's good. Or you just drive through. I know they've got the drive-through here, but it's up in Beatrice, and I don't know that they're delivering. Be nice if they did, but Joe likes to go in the store anyway. He wears his mask though. But it's kind of hard to keep your distance in a store like that. You got the markers on the floor, but it's hard to get people to pay attention. Good. I'm glad you're getting a delivery. You don't need to catch this virus that's going around or any other virus right now, especially with surgery coming up. But you know what? I was debating before I got on here because I was like, I don't want my tummy rumbling and I'm a little hungry, but I don't want to sit there with my mouth watering from what I just ate. So I decided I'll wait. Okay, you understand now, Robert. I get it. It's not a pleasant thing to have happen to anybody. Thank goodness I haven't had that problem. I know you said you went to the podiatrist the other day, right? And it turned out good with your feet. Anyway, Glenda Wilson said she might try to make it, but she wasn't sure because she has some stuff going on. But let's see. There's a waffle left in the fridge that I've been thinking about warming up and putting some peanut butter and jelly on. Okay, yeah. I thought you said you had your checkup on your feet was good. So, yeah, we keep you in our prayers because we know you've got health problems. And I know you pray for me too. And Robert will pray for you too. We don't know if anything's wrong with you, but we'll pray for you. Everybody needs prayer. But no, I was trying to figure out something I could eat that wouldn't stick to my teeth. That's the thing when you got false teeth. Everything wants to stick to them, and then you got to go clean them. I was like just about quarter till, and I thought, I can't eat anything now. My tummy started gurgling. So if anything gurgles, you know it's coming from my end. Well, you would anyway. Oh, that's nice, Robert. Yeah, I think we all hope she gets better with, at least this part of gets better with the surgery. Now, did you say you lived in Wisconsin or Michigan? I just looked at it a little bit ago and now I can't remember. I was asking Robert because we were trying to figure out the time difference. Figured out he lives in Eastern time, so he had to wait till 5. That's the same time zone Carla's in. But no, I think the first one turned out kind of cute on those plates. I'll have a video of them for tomorrow. So I did make one other one. Besides those two, I made it kind of rectangular. But somehow I must have bumped the temperature gauge or the thermostat on the toaster oven, and it scorched it a little bit. That didn't feel good. It didn't burn it, but it did scorch it. So I'm trying to paint it, but I don't know. It's less porous, I guess. I should have probably sanded it a little, roughed it up, because the paint's kind of wanting to keep the brush marks, and it's not really. It's holding, but not the way I'd want to. Michigan, okay. Oh dear, I'm sitting on my hands here, pushing myself up with my hands. Why, I don't know, but I do, and then I get sore in my shoulders. But I'm hoping to do some more work on that quilt picture sometime this week. I just don't want to rush that one. I want to get it done, but I don't want to rush it because I don't want to warp the paper. I mean, the print on the back too much. I mean, I just don't want the paper to warp. Yeah. Well, putting it on hold is different than quitting. I think you should too. Unless it helps you take your mind off of everything, but you can always read my book and take your mind off of it, or reread the first one. Hint, hint. Now, you don't get any pearls that I mean, you get the pearls from that gal, right? And then, or does she put the jewelry together, or do you? I accused this one bunch of being fake with their pearls because they get these huge clams and they'd open them up and they're just absolutely full of pearls, all different colors. And I thought, what? I've never heard of such a thing. Well, they are. They're real. They're at certain mountain streams and stuff, little mountain rivers. They do. It's true. And they make pearls of whatever colors. So, I mean, I've heard of the cultured oysters having, like, sometimes they'll have two pearls, but that one shocked me. I don't know if anybody goes pearl diving for oysters anymore or not, or if they just do the farming. Oh, so okay. I think they do a lot of that farming, that oyster farming in China. I'm not sure. Well, probably a lot of those places. But yeah, I'm not surprised they get them internationally because I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they do grow. I mean, there's oysters around here, and clams make them too, don't they? But I just don't know I just don't know how plentiful. More of it is crabbing, lobster fishing, shrimp. That's what I hear about anyway. salmon, trout, tuna. They have this show on Discovery called Deadliest Catch, and they go out they put crab pots out, and it's like in the Bering Strait, and like in the ocean water. And once they find a good spot where they start coming in, Southeast Asia, freshwater pearls. Yeah. That sounds. Now, is Vantel her name, or is that a brand? Oh, Massachusetts. Okay. So this isn't your friend that's the other side of Florida. Anyway, they were having problems with the Russians getting a little too close to our fishing lanes. And I saw some guns drawn, mostly warning shots, but it's spooky. Because up there it's not that far, especially by boat. It's the company name. Okay, that's what I wondered. And they put them in the settings and you market them, right? But no, you need to concentrate on your health right now. I mean, it's a good thing to find something to kind of distract yourself, but if it's something where you've got to commit to something long term right now, it's probably best to put it on hold. That's just my advice. I don't know. Yeah, okay. I haven't really seen. I mean, you used to do it on YouTube, on Facebook, and I caught a couple of them. You said those beautiful ones for Tiffany. She's been working at a nursing home, and she really likes it. She said she thinks she's found her calling, which I think is great. She's waiting for a chance to get a full-time position, but she's got on part-time now. And because she was like on call for the CNA, but she wanted something more, regular. So they said they could get her on part-time in dietary. So that's where she's at now. So she's happy with that. And I hope she sticks with it because she seems to really like it. Hope they can come up after some of this is over. I hope they can come up with something for full time. She just likes being around them. And not everybody can handle that. I enjoyed it, but not everybody can. I can't handle pediatrics. There's certain things with them that with pediatrics just tug my heart too much. I just don't deal well with it. I can give a kid a shot. Well, could, not now. That didn't bother me because I needed it, but it's other stuff. Yes, it is a scary place right now. I got a ding. The oven's done, but I don't take it out until it's had time to cool. Otherwise, it might get a little floppy on me. It's kind of like taking something out of the. It's kind of like cutting into a cake before it's cooled down a little bit. It might taste good warm, but it kind of sticks to your knife, and I don't know. But these do get a little flopsy mopsy if you don't let them cool down. But yeah, any place where it's healthcare is scary right now, especially for those who work there. I had been really scared to go, but I needed to get that chest CT done, and then my regular appointment with my pulmonologist was the next day, so I'd already put it off, had postponed, and which was fine with them because they'd been postponing some anyway. But everything looked great. She couldn't even hear any rattling or nothing in my lungs. She said they were just sounded good. So I'm happy. But yeah, my daughter's had 2 scares. She works at Beatrice State Developmental Center for working with special needs. And most of them, they've just been scares. I don't know that they've had any real cases, but if there's any signs or symptoms, then they have to get tested. And then they have to stay home, even if it comes out negative, they still have to stay home until they have no cough, no anything. Which is kind of rough because summer allergies are just kind of, I don't know. Oh. Well, is there any other topics you guys want to bring up? Otherwise, I might end this pretty soon. You postponed your regular doctor and went to the general surgeon over first. Okay. Oh, gynecological surgery. Oh, duh. Yeah. Yeah, that's who would have. Yeah. Urologist. That's what I was trying to think of before. I don't know why I couldn't think of that. I'm addlepated. Yep. You're giving me a smile and wave. Well, I will see you guys. Well, I'll have a regular one up tomorrow and Wednesday. And I'll see. I'm not going to guarantee one live on Wednesday, but I might just. So I will decide on that later. But I love you all. I love you all. Smile and wave. And be sure to subscribe. So I'll try and get this posted over there and so that people can go back and look it over. We'll see you next time. You take care of yourself.